Liv Morgan receives a 6-word message from Bianca Belair after getting slapped on WWE Raw. On Monday Night Raw, Bianca Belair slapped Liv Morgan after being taunted by the Women's World Champion taking to X. The EST sent a 6-word message, putting Morgan on notice. At the Crown Jewel Premium Live event, Morgan defeated Nia Jax to become the inaugural Women's Crown Jewel Champion. She secured the win, courtesy of interference by Dominic Mysterio, Tiffany Stratton, and Raquel Rodriguez. On this week's Raw, Morgan's celebration was interrupted by Belair and Jade Cargill. The reigning Women's World Champion tried to cause tension between the current Women's Tag Team Champions, leading to the EST slapping the Judgment Day member. "Don't let this smile fool you," Belair wrote. Later that night, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez interfered during the Battle Royal and eliminated Bianca and Jade Cargill. Io Sky eventually won the match and became the #1 contender for the WWE Women's World Championship. Bianca Belair sent a message to Rhea Ripley after slapping Liv Morgan. The Women's Tag Team Champion also sent a 2-word message to Rhea Ripley after slapping Liv Morgan on Monday Night Raw. On last week's edition of NXT, Ripley made a surprise appearance. After her backstage segment, the Eradicator was ambushed in the parking lot. She was attacked by Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. The attack left Ripley busted open. After slapping Morgan on Raw, Belair posted the following via her Instagram story. Rhea Ripley _ you're welcome. At the Bad Blood Premium Live event, Rhea Ripley unsuccessfully challenged Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's World Championship. During the match's closing moments, the returning Rodriguez cost Ripley her chance to regain the title the Australian was forced to vacate after WrestleMania XL. Meanwhile, Belair and Jade Cargill retained their women's tag team title at Crown Jewel. They defeated the Metaphor, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, Damage CTRL, Io Sky and Kairi Sane, and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven in a fatal 4-way tag team match. The reigning champions will defend their gold against Liv and Raquel on next week's Raw. However, backstage update on when Rhea Ripley suffered current injury. There has been a backstage update on when Rhea Ripley suffered her current injury in WWE. The Eradicator was written off television during last week's episode of NXT. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez attacked Ripley on the October 29 edition of NXT. The attack was done to write the former Women's World Champion off of television as she recovered from a fractured orbital bone. In a new report from Fightful Select, backstage sources believe that Ripley was injured before the October 28 episode of WWE Raw, and the company then set up the attack angle the following night on NXT. Last week on the Red brand, the Eradicator appeared via a vignette and was not featured on the show in person. The report noted that they are not sure of when exactly the former Women's World Champion got hurt or the severity of the injury. Liv Morgan defended her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley at WWE Bad Blood last month. Raquel Rodriguez interfered to end the bout via disqualification, and Morgan retained her title as a result. Raw star Rhea Ripley recently delivered a warning to Charlotte Flair ahead of her return to action. The veteran tore her ACL, MCL, and meniscus last December in a singles match against Asuka on SmackDown. Flair has not competed in a match in 2024 so far and is still working her way back to the ring. In an exclusive interview with Sportskeeda Wrestling, Ripley warned Flair ahead of her return to action. The 28-year-old boasted about defeating Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 39 and claimed she could do it again. "Good luck. Mammy is bigger and better than ever, and I beat you at WrestleMania 39, so you best believe that I can do it again. I love you, princess. Get back and be safe because Mommy's gonna put you back down." Rhea Ripley held the Women's World Championship for 380 days, but had to relinquish the title following WrestleMania XL due to a shoulder injury. It will be interesting to see what the promotion has planned for Ripley when she makes her return down the line. Hi lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Lima, hope your day is so well. If you like the video and subscribe the channel,